Hey you, it's Schwigan here, and I guess what I'm gonna do is show you how I make my videos, because a number of you sometimes get interested in how I make them. So I guess I'll make this quick one. And when I say quick, I mean hopefully quick, because sometimes these things can take up a while. Anyway, what I do is I steal audio from a clip on YouTube or a movie, whatever, so what I've got today is this. Disappointed! Just a nice quick one to use. It's from some Hercules movie, I think. I check it straight into the Source Filmmaker file, TF Sound voiceover. Name it something like AAAAA Disappointed. So it'll be at the top of the list in Source Filmmaker. Anyway, first of all, we start up Source Filmmaker. And once Source Filmmaker is open, I usually use 3 commands while I'm working. It's svcheats, mpuse, whm models 1, and hwmvcds, so that it enables whm models in TF2, because personally I like to lip sync with those. Some people like to lip sync with the, animate with the original models, but I prefer to use HWM. Anyway, go into TrueFont because it's nice and simple. Once we're in Source Filmmaker, we select our actor, so I'll just use usual heavy because I like the heavy. I don't know why, I just like the heavy. Nice and easy. We'll just chuck them on down anywhere, so we'll chuck them here. Snap layer to tool, camera. Just set them down there for a few seconds, just long enough for the audio. Once we've done that, we go to the timeline, zoom in into the timeline, into the takes, insert a track. Once we've got our track, we add the clip, which is somewhere here. Here it is. Just wait for it to load. If you move too quickly in Source Filmmaker, it crashes a lot, which is annoying. Oh, that wasn't supposed to happen. So what we end up getting is this. Disappointed! Which is all good, yes. Usually good to turn up the Source Filmmaker sounds here, because sometimes it can go a little quiet. It does for me, so I just turn that up. Anyway, we've got our track down, our audio. We zoom out, create animation set, type in heavy, HWM heavy, which is what we want. This is annoying. Why is it doing this? Anyway, animation set editor, go to his lower face, highlight about, shift tab, highlight about, not shift tab, shift click, about 2 seconds worth. And highlight where his first mouth movement will be. So here it is here. Starts here start a little earlier. Starts with the D, so we'll scroll down to about, find the D. There he is. Move to the next phenom, I don't know what they call it. So now he's opening his mouth a little bit. There's the S. So this time he'll open up his mouth a little bit more than usual. About there. P. Get about an O, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Disappointed! Now E, I think. I probably look a little stupid when I lip sync. I usually try and do this alone because I subconsciously move my lips with the heavies, so I probably look a little silly. Oh well. Disappointed! in, so we'll close his mouth.
Disappointed! Disappointed!
Last part
Beep.
here.
Beep.
Where was I? Forgotten.
Beep.
Okay.
Disappointed!
So at the end of this little D, we'll just give him a little bit of a frown. Maybe open up his jaw a bit. Yeah, that's good. Then, once we've done that, we smooth it out. But we make sure we smooth it just a smidge. If you smooth it too much, he misses some of his mouth movements.
Disappointed!
And if you don't smooth it enough, it kind of looks a bit, you know, rough.
Disappointed!
So you just gotta keep, you know, smoothing it out little by little, making sure not to do it too much,
Disappointed!
until you kind of get how you want it.
Disappointed!
And then once you got that, I usually do the upper face, because, you know, you need upper face movements to make it look more good.
Disappointed!
Maybe just open his mouth up before he says that.
Disappointed! Disappointed!
So once you got that, just give it a nice little smooth. Smooth that a lot, or else it looks bad if you don't smooth it enough.
Disappointed!
And we're not going to be lazy, so we're going to actually move his torso and get his arms out of the way. So we'll just quickly do that. Select the arms, select bone manipulation, I think it is. Just get them out of the shot, because we're only going to get his top half in this. So the camera will be about here.
Disappointed!
Next we're going to move his head. Oh no, we'll move the torso, I guess.
Bleep, bloop.
So he'll lean back and lean forward.
Disappointed!
Like that.
Disappointed!
Maybe halfway through he lifts up a bit.
Disappointed!
Good. Move the head a bit. Maybe move it to the side like that.
Disappointed!
I usually just play around with it until it looks kind of nice. I have no idea what I'm doing most of the time. So people who say I'm good at this, just know that I'm not. I just piss around on this stuff.
Disappointed!
So once we get it kind of how we want it, I guess this is the smoothie part. I smooth it out twice usually to get it to look nice, because if you don't smooth it out, you know, it looks robotic.
Disappointed!
Yeah, that's good enough. So we'll end it at about 3 seconds, so it's a nice short one.
Disappointed!
Okay, got that. Next, I only started recently doing this, depth of field, so you know, how he'll stay in focus, background will stay all fuzzy. Usually looks good. I haven't really been using this much. So we'll set new camera, create animation set, camera 2 is the new one. Then highlight the whole film part, turn the aperture up a bit, make sure we got active camera active, or else obviously you won't see it. So there we go. Nice little fuzzy part in the background. Hopefully he will stay in focus. Should do. Maybe turn the aperture down a bit. Yeah, it's good. Now we render it, I guess. So we Control M, can save it. 30 frames per second. Start time 0, end time 3. Make sure you get that right, I guess. we'll render it in the Source Filmmaker file as this. Nice name. I've been told this works, makes it look better, so we'll render it at 1600 width and 900 height.
Beep.
Progressive refinement. Hell again. Ignore 'em. Turn off motion blur. Motion blur looks
Beep.
terrible.
Beep.
16 override depth of field. That's good. Yes. Keep that off. I think that's everything. Ah yes. We're going to render it .avi. Turn off TGA and wave. Export. Export uncompressed for that nice good quality. And there it goes. Yep. It doesn't usually take too long, but you know, more quality you want, the longer it'll take to render, obviously. SV Cheats helps with this, because sometimes if you don't turn that on, it won't render, like the percentage will keep going up, the time will keep going down, I don't know why. It's good to have SV Cheats on, I guess. Anyway, it's done. Yes, let's put this in Vegas. Okay, so we have the folder somewhere, here it is, this. Uncompressed, so if we play it now how it is, it should be a little laggy. Yeah, there we go. It looks kind of shitty. And no audio either. Oh, there's a little. Yeah. Anyway, so we have our clip. 3 seconds long, 240 megabytes for a 3-second video, okay. We chuck this in Vegas. And since the audio is always bad, I usually just get the original audio, chuck that in Vegas, and always mute original Source Filmmaker clip. What I usually do.
Disappointed!
So that's the original audio. We make sure it's aligned with our Source Filmmaker audio. Like so. Trim it to make it look good.
Disappointed!
Okay, it's good. So once we've done that, we just render it. Usually this is how I do separate takes. I just render each camera shot separately, and then once I'm all done, I chuck them all in Vegas. Yes, that works. And render it is, you know, WMV, which is, you know, with 1280, 720 height. Always keep the frames per second at 30, because apparently if you keep it at 60 you get that ugly ghost effect, you know, it's bad, you don't want it. And yeah, it should end up looking like this.
Disappointed!
So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's how I make my videos. This took much longer than I expected. I thought it'd only take about like 5 minutes, but yeah, that's it. Yep, I'm pretty tired, so I sound kind of half dead. But oh well, you know, there it is. Sorry if this wasn't interesting. That's just how I make them. Anyway, thanks for watching. Yep.